So Nick, explain to us this setup here.
So if you'll notice, well, you probably haven't because you haven't looked at the tree yet, but there are only 3 candy canes on the entire tree. My younger sister Lizzie thought that candy canes on the tree were tacky. They were actually one of my favorite things because, you know, you could pretend they're little guns and stuff. It brings back childhood memories.
Yeah, there's nothing tacky about weaponizing Christmas ornaments.
Exactly. But I convinced her to let me put on these 3 for these specific reasons. My father has these awesome Casablanca ornaments, if you'll notice. And I wanted to create some mise-en-scène here. So if you notice, one of the candy canes is hanging upon the branches that each of our lovers is on, and they're facing away from each other, showing that their lives are moving in opposite directions. Then here we have this, candy cane in the middle, dividing the 2 of them as a visual barrier between them. But this one has a green stripe along it. Now the green stripe obviously represents Laszlo, because he's the one who's really dividing them. And this candy cane's pointed in the same direction as this candy cane, indicating that Laszlo and Ilsa, spoiler alert, are the ones who are going to run off together. I probably should have said that before I started the spoiler, but no matter, you probably knew already. And, yes, if you can see, the Casablanca poster is hanging on the same side as Humphrey Bogart, because he's the one everyone really remembers. So, yeah, in a nutshell, that is this mise-en-scène. If you notice, the white is representative of Casablanca itself, because it's what's tying all these people together.
Not to mention Blanca.
Not to mention Blanca is white, yes. Got a little extra nuance there. So, in short, I would just like to end by saying, this is a stick-up.
Round up the usual suspects.
No, I wouldn't. I just really like playing with these. You can also hook stuff with them, but they're not very strong, so you'll break them if you do it too hard. And you can wear them like that as well. Well, that kind of gets annoying after a while. Although I kind of wish I had, like, those big goofy sunglasses so I could, like, hang them and walk around in public like this and embarrass my siblings.
We're not talking about Casablanca anymore, are we?
Well, we were, but I got sidetracked. No, we're not, actually, now that I think about it. We're totally done talking about Casablanca. Can't think of anything else to say, really. It's a pretty simplistic setup. Honestly, you really didn't need me here for this. You could just take a look at it and be like, oh, clearly this is what he's saying. Like any good mise-en-scène, it's very definitive in its meaning.
Yeah, it's incredibly self-explanatory.
Yeah, obviously.
Everybody thinks that much when they look at
this isn't part of the mise-en-scène. You have to ignore that part. You know, they tell you that directors are God and can control everything on their set. It's actually not true. I did not place this ornament. I had no control over its existence.
So this gingerbread angel here.
Joy. See, it's irony.
So, is that Peter Lorre?
No. This little gingerbread angel here, this is the pickpocket.
The full of vultures.
Full of vultures. Vultures everywhere.
This place is full of vultures, vultures everywhere.
Because you see, he's the one who's actually making a living here in Casablanca. He's the one who's making the best of it, ripping off, well, not tourists, but the rich people who go through. And he's the one who is joyful. And the only person who can find lasting joy in such a horrible place are the people who have no aspirations of their own and are content to just get by.
So couldn't it also be Sidney Greenstreet's character?
Refugees alone, we can make a fortune. You'd work with me through the black market.
No, because he's envious of Rick's Cafe. Like, at the end, yeah, he gets it, but he's going to find something else to envy. Like, I mean, he already cornered the black market, but that wasn't enough for him. He needed Rick's Cafe. He's not going to be content until he owns the entirety of Casablanca. Don't get me wrong, he's a chipper guy, but that's just a front. Inside, he's hurting. You can tell when he swats the fly with such disdain.
So what do we make of this this snowman angel who's creepily peeking over the corner of the poster with your name on it?
That's just me. That's
just A Tree by Nick
set up
Gansel.
by Nick. Yeah.
All right. It's just sort of in an awkward corner.
Well, if you notice a little additional mise-en-scène here, how your photo is hanging beneath my name and to the left, meaning we are actually separated before I am superior to you, and you will always envy me of that. Also,
I'm not sure that's what it means.
I'm an angel there. See that? Snow angel floating up into the sky. You're a little kid playing in the grass. Doesn't take much brains to see who's superior here. The angel or the kid in the grass.
Yeah, but Lizzie's picture is up even higher than yours.
And then there's a heart, just to show that this is the season of love and caring and brotherly affection.
Lizzie's picture is up even higher than yours, so...
No, that's outside of the frame. That doesn't count. See, the frame goes right like that and right like that. It's like widescreen on its side.
What a weird aspect ratio.
Yeah, it was an artistic choice on my part. Because you see, for the majority of the film, Laszlo is the one who is morally superior to Rick. So when you turn it on its side the way it ought to, you know, like that, you also get the, ooh, these are superior to him.
Yeah, but I don't
But
think...
at the end of the film, if you flip it this way, he's the one who took the morally selfless choice.
Yeah, but I don't think Ilsa's ever really superior to Laszlo.
No, she's not superior to him, but she's the thing that keeps him going. She's what he's striving for, you know?
So he sort of puts her on a pedestal.
Yes, very much so. This is a Christmas light.
And what does that symbolize? Lighting?
I don't know, I just think it's cool. I mean, it's kind of clear.
Do we get any added meaning when we have the lights plugged in?
I was just wondering that myself, actually. I believe that when the lights are plugged in, you would get this little ray of light right here from that light, which...
Well, that's sort of like a spotlight highlighting the poster there.
It would be the searchlight that always goes out at night.
That's right
Then
across
this
from the
light
cafe.
represents America, and then this light back here would represent the fact that there's no light in Casablanca, other than the searchlight. That's a chick playing a flute. That's an angel. I didn't put those ones on.
So they have nothing
These
to
are
do.
the three wise men.
And
Because it's a desert.
I came to Casablanca for the waters.
The waters? What waters? We're in the desert.
I was misinformed.
These are branches. I don't really care for them, but they're necessary to hold the ornaments up.
so they're the trappings of the film genre.
Yeah. I don't know what this stuff is. It's just kind of there.
It's just
red
red
symbolizing
beads.
blood, death. You know, Casablanca is a place of death.
So the red beads are just an extension of the red stripes on the candy canes.
No, the red in the candy cans represents love. Or at the very least, lust. Maybe not true love, but some sort of emotional infatuation.
Because you won, I love you.
Oh, shut up.
All right, all right. For you, I shut up. Because you won, I love you.
So yeah, I mean, as you can see, I tried to make the most of the aesthetic wonder of it. I don't know. I also made a cookie that looks like Mario. It's got a star.